Thank you. We're good to go?
Yeah, we're on stream.
Good to go?
Yeah, we're on stream.
We're live? Hello. Hi. My name is lemuura. I will be running Dragon Age Inquisition any percent for y'all today. With me I have two lovely people commentating with me who can introduce themselves.
Yeah, hey, I'm a Flying Coconut. Also run this game. I'll be doing some stuff tomorrow, and then also along with Lem. But yeah, hope you enjoy the run, and then off to letters.
I'm Letters. I don't know. I've run every Mass Effect and Dragon Age game at some point, so yeah, I know a lot about this game.
Well-rounded runner.
Yeah, well, in ancient times, I don't know about these runs now. Well, I know this run. This is the only one I feel like I know well now.
Alright, so I'm not going to be going through character creation. I'm just going to be loading a save that I have at the very start of the game where you get control of your character. So I'm going to be loading that. Hopefully I've set my timer up properly.
Yeah, so interesting story about this. This is right after an opening cutscene, and for whatever reason, the opening cutscene, if you time it from like, you know, whenever you create your character to gaining control here, can take anywhere from like 48 seconds to a minute, and we never really figured out why, but wasting 12 seconds at the beginning of the run is kind of dumb. And
then resetting, trying to yeah, exactly. Yeah, that doesn't sound fun at all.
So you just said, let's just start after that.
Yeah. Here I'm quick saving and quick loading real quick just to avoid talking with Cassandra. Because on old patch, for some reason, you just like put after the trigger. Doesn't work in current patch. I don't know why, but... That's
a good thing to point out since you're saying old patch and current patch. So this run will switch patches mid-run.
Yeah, it's definitely unique.
The capture, but it should be fine, right? I think it should be fine.
What?
Yeah.
They're still gonna show up in the same spot on the stream that you like the stream you're streaming from. It should be fine.
Should be fine.
Switching patches. Yeah,
switching patches.
Yeah, no, it should be totally good.
If we flank them, we may gain the advantage.
Yeah, we can explain why we do later on. It's not really relevant to anything we're doing right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, this whole intro section, we kind of just have to do it like as intended. So we're just trying to do it as fast as we can. Just trying to cut corners and doing combat as efficiently as possible.
It's kind of crazy that you know, basically the whole first mission, you know, 7.5 minutes or so, is done essentially glitchless. That means it ends up taking like a quarter to a third of the entire runtime.
Yeah.
See, yeah, just a couple small optimizations. You know, jumping when on flat surfaces, movement speed's a little bit faster in air. And then also you'll see here, Lem's doing some attack cancels with the search function. Normally you would hit a button to search for items, but if you hit that button in like your attack chain, it resets it so you can attack a little quicker.
Yeah, so yeah, it's like, what is it? 4 or 5 attacks that go in the chain. So basically there's like a 3 or 4 or 5 attack chain animation when you're auto attacking. And the later attacks in that chain are slower, but like the last one does a little bit more damage, like maybe like 1.5 times as much damage or something. But it takes like way longer to go through all those animations of the auto attack, so just interrupting it and always like getting the first auto attack in the animation is
and less prone to result
like
in
combat optimization.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like most of these enemies as well, we don't have to kill them or do anything with them. We can run past a lot of them. And yeah, no, we're really just killing the enemies that we need to.
There's a little bit of a discussion coming up in chat about how much more is this game breakable? And Stripe mentions glitching at the first mission, so we can't actually skip a significant chunk of the first mission. It just doesn't make the rest of the run completable.
Yeah. Doesn't really make sense for any percent. And some of the other categories we have, which we'll be showing off tomorrow, we do skip it a little bit, a little bit more. But let's see. But yeah, so this particular rift that you needed to close is necessary in order to actually be able to level up in the game.
How do you think?
Go. So, also in the game, a lot of the dialogue doesn't matter. You can kind of just spam the first option whenever. But in that case, we chose a specific one that wasn't the first one, because it brings you here, which is a lot faster to get through than doing it the other way. Then again, just more combat. Nothing super exciting at the beginning here.
How many rifts are there? We must seal it if we have to get past.
One of the abilities that we chose right now as well, the... Is it called Charging Bull?
Yeah, Charging
Yeah.
Bull. Yeah.
We get that for movement, basically. Just going as fast as we can.
Yeah, that's pretty much the main reason we play on
Temple of Sacred
Warrior.
Ashes.
Is
That
Yeah.
is where you
Ball.
walked out of the
Because
faith, and
as you'll see very soon, our main character's class actually does not matter that much. Especially not for combat.
Yeah.
At least not
Yeah,
beyond the first
so-
mission.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. So it helps to just do Warrior so you get that movement ability.
The demon is vulnerable. Now!
There are... I guess you could get, like, interesting, like, bounces off of terrain and stuff, but it's been so inconsistent and nothing really valuable from it that... Unless you found, like, a really
Yeah.
consistent setup for kind of something, then I don't know if that would be any valuable either.
Yeah, yeah. Like there's that one hill like a little earlier in this level that you can get like a little slide off of. Get,
Yeah.
Like, kind of a launch, but a little tricky positioning wise.
The only two places I know to consistently trigger a launcher non anywhere that's relevant for a speedrun. I'm sure you could potentially find places like that in other missions. When was the last time a patch came out for this game? 2015. So,
That's a long time ago.
Because that's whenever the last DLC came out. The year after the game came out.
It's been a while.
It has.
7 years later and still no... Well, actually, 8 years since the original release, still no release date for a new game.
Honestly.
Still really not much of a new game in sight. I mean, we know it's in development, and that's about it.
Yeah, what they said like a year out for Dragon Age 4, like a month or two ago, something like that. Like at least a year out.
Yeah. Certainly not coming out in 2022. Maybe it'll come out in 2022.
Maybe.
At this point, I think it's more likely to be 2024 or after. But I mean, it comes out when it comes out.
Yeah.
You know, we
I
can
feel like
wait.
2024 would be crazy, considering
Now!
that they've already actually shown some footage from the game.
Right.
Right?
If you look at it, like that was 2 years ago that they showed some footage from the game, or maybe even 3.
Who
years,
knows
like
if that's
2020
been
or
scrapped
2019.
and redone? Yeah.
Yeah, who knows exactly.
I didn't know you were... It's all...
But hey, let's see. Done with the prologue here for the game. So
Yeah,
now
that's the
everything is gonna pick up a bit.
Yeah.
That's the first quarter of the game done.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now we're actually going to be able to see more,
the breach from getting...
some more stuff happening. We're gonna get our first glitch, our first major glitch very soon.
Chancellor Roderick says that
But we still gotta go through some dialogue and do some things and stuff before we can get that far.
Providence. But with
And the new Mass Effect game has to be even further out.
Oh, jeez.
They've already shown a trailer for that too.
Yeah.
Why show trailers so early? Why not just wait?
Well, they just need to give us some
I-
crumbs.
Yeah, I assume the Mass Effect trailer was so people would not think they had abandoned the franchise. Even though they didn't really have much of anything done yet.
Right.
does it trouble?
They also wanted to get people excited for it by saying, hey look, here's a character you know, as opposed to Andromeda, which had a bunch of no-name awful characters.
True, yeah.
What's... Okay, I think Dragon Age 4 is well before 2025. I think 2020... late 2023, early 2025 for Dragon Age 4, but I think 2027 or 2028 for Mass Effect 5, 4, whatever it ends up being called is a realistic timeline. Elder Scrolls 6 or Mass Effect 4, what's first?
Oh, that's a tough one. I think
How about
probably
So
6.
they announced a release date for Starfield, right?
Yeah, they
That's
did.
sometime
Yeah.
this year, right?
I think it's supposed to come out this summer sometime, I thought, but who knows?
Yeah. I think it's... I'm pretty sure Starfield has to be out this year if they already announced a release date for it, right? So, when was the last Bethesda game before this? It was Fallout 4? That was like 7 years ago.
Or
though.
I guess it was Fallout 76, right?
Oh yeah, I think it's Fallout 76.
man.
So somewhere between 5 and 7 years from now, or from Starfield, you would have guessed is when Elder Scrolls 6 comes out. So I would say 2027 to 2029 is Elder Scrolls 6. Everyone's hair is so
Alright.
shiny. This is actually.
That's a bug in
funny-
the early
Yeah, it's a
yeah.
funny bug. On the original patch, or original 2 patches, for whatever reason, if you had any texture setting other than low or high,
Yeah.
so if you have like whatever, or ultra, low or ultra, it has like weird shininess, like medium and high have weird shininesses in the hair.
Okay. So
Alright.
coming up, big glitch there.
Yeah, first thing. I'm gonna be quick saving and quick loading here in the load, and the map shows up with all of the icons. It messed up, so I have to reload. But we can now basically travel anywhere we want. It's assuming the button works, which
I've never seen it happen this many times in a row before, to be fair.
yeah,
Oh, I
usually
have.
it's more inconsistent on
man.
current patch, but
True. Yeah.
like hello. Usually
Let's see.
Usually my luck here is
Yeah.
pretty good, but I guess not today.
I
Of
guess
course,
not.
of course. Now that it's
You
like
can always,
a marathon run, you know, that's always when it happens.
You can always set it up again, see if it'll work then.
Yeah.
I'll try a
And
few more
also, I
times.
think going to main menu sometimes and then loading the save helps.
All right, yeah, let's do that then.
Okay.
See if that works. If that doesn't, I'll just like set it up again, and then
Yeah.
hopefully it'll be fine.
But yeah, so essentially what's happening is, is bringing up the whole map, which has to, like, typically you'd want to go through the story and unlock each of these areas individually. But with this glitch, you can just activate access any area on the map that you can fast travel to.
Oh
Bruh.
no!
Just,
guess
yeah,
you just have to set
I'd
it
say
up
just
again.
set it up again. Yeah.
Yeah. It's time to do that. Do I have the combat?
Let's see.
Okay, I'm staying in
There you
combat.
go.
That's good.
Yeah, and for this to work, yeah, he has to be in comment, lock on the map trigger, and then save load.
Dude.
Oh no.
I don't know how you're getting this kind of luck.
Honestly, if it keeps messing up like this, I might just go to the Stormcast and do it from there.
Yeah, I think you're gonna have to do that.
Because this
Yeah,
is
jeez.
dumb. Okay. You're
you sure
kidding.
you're on
Oh
old
my
patch
God.
and not current patch?
I am,
Yeah,
because
right.
you can't do the Cassandra dialogue skip on old patch. No, in current patch.
Oh, true. Yeah.
True.
Okay. I'd maybe set it up again and then like exit to main menu or something again.
I could restart my game as well. I know that's how I fixed it before. But I don't know, because it's never
I've
been
never seen it
this
happen like
bad.
this before.
Yeah.
I
So
think
yeah.
you're
So
gonna have to
definitely
try
just
something.
yeah. You can try it one more time here.
Okay, all right, hold on.
Yeah, make a save out of that. Yeah.
Yeah, make a save out of that. Go back to the main menu, back in, and then
And then
hopefully it works. If it doesn't, then I'm gonna restart the game.
So world record pacer. Now.
Okay,
This
please.
is a world record for most attempts to get this. Still faster than old strats, by the way.
That's true.
You could do
That's
this
true.
for an hour and still finish before old strats.
Because this massively cut down the time of the run when it was found. It cut it down from like 2-ish hours to like
Yeah, so it was
a half hour.
hour 50 something minutes, and now it's 24 minutes, 25 minutes, somewhere around that.
Let's see. Lem, can you just like click on it or instead of jumping maybe?
It's not working, Coconut. It's not doing the thing it's supposed to be doing. Okay.
Oh no.
Okay. I guess.
We're gonna have to restart the game, I think.
Yeah, I think so too. I think so as
It'd
well.
be like that sometimes.
I've never seen this type of issue. Like, usually I have it happen one time, and then I reload the save, and it works.
Yeah, I'm gonna also shut down Origin because knowing my luck, it's probably something to do with Origin. So let's shut down those. All right, cool. Let's start up the game again.
Discord stream again too.
Yeah, I will. I will.
True, yeah.
Damn, wasn't expecting.
Yeah,
Wasn't expecting that.
Honestly, jeez.
Dude, this marathon is just cursed.
Oh god. Well, that's
Not
great
Origin
for the trespasser stuff, Lem, honestly.
The Alluvian is gonna curse us.
Dude, the Alluvian.
Definitely a good thing that I had a longer estimate. This is exactly why.
This is exactly why. This is the estimates, particularly in case of this.
So hopefully I'll still be ahead of time. I also realized now that my timer removes loads, so I don't know how we are actually.
Oh, jeez.
I mean, hold on. Compare against real time. There we go. I can just do that. Okay. We're in the game again. Hopefully. Let me stream this. There we go. Okay.
There we go.
Now.
Now the timer jumped up, yeah.
Hopefully everything works. What did you say, Letters?
I was just seeing if it showed up properly on stream again, and it seems like it did.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
All right, GL gamer.
Come on.
Uh,
Please. Yes.
hey,
Oh,
there we go.
Okay.
Ridiculous. See, look at that. First try.
Yeah, first try. Ignore everything else that happened. So we go to Crestwood and we don't really do anything here. The only reason we go here is just to update the game and be like, hey, we have actually gone to Skyhold when really we haven't, but now the game is gonna think that we have, so
Yeah, if you looked on the left side there, you saw it says Codex updated in your heart shelter, in Hushed Whispers, and all these various quests. So it
Yeah.
actually thinks we've already unlocked Skyhold by going to Crestwood.
So now we're doing more of these, but luckily these have always been fine for me.
Yeah.
So now we're going
I've never had any weird issues.
It's only
like
really
that
been
one. Other than
Crestwood.
Crestwood.
Yeah. It's only really been Crestwood. So now we're going to Emprise du Lion because we need power and we need materials. That's basically the first half of the run is us gathering stuff. The second half is where we kill stuff. So, and here is another variant of this glitch as well, where you just travel or open up the local map.
Yeah. If you just like spam space bar while you're loading in, it'll switch to the local map, but again have all the locations kind of available to travel to.
Yeah.
Yeah, and some of the maps, it's a little. It has that RNG element of not wanting to do that.
Yeah. So.
Now we're back to the camp. We just picked up 10 power. Really easy. You can always get that keep. We're picking up this Dawnstone. And now we're heading back to Skyhold. Or well, we're heading there for the first time. And Skyhold is also gonna look like dark and gloomy, like for the rest of the run. It's not gonna change anything at all, and you're gonna be seeing that now. This is what it's gonna be looking like, and especially especially inside, kind of spooky.
Ghosts.
And Josephine's vibing though. So now we're headed to the war table. And then we're gonna do some fun stuff. So if you paid attention earlier in the run, I picked up another mission here. Now I'm gonna be picking up this one. And I'm going to be... Hello? System time change? There we go. I changed my system time. Usually just changing an hour forward, but enough to like pick up these. Now we're gonna unlock the Stormcast as well while we're at it. And that...
So yeah, we need the Stormcast just to have another place to do this glitch again.
I did pick up
now
this
that
one,
we're-
yeah, I did.
Now that we can't go to Haven.
Yeah.
Any experience you would have gotten for being... No. We are like level 4, as you can see right
Yeah, yeah.
now.
Bioware daylight time. Yeah, no, we're gonna still be severely underleveled, but we have a way to tackle that. So we picked up some crafting materials, and we're just gonna move them to valuables. We go here, and now we're just gonna do some, you know, casual item duplication.
So this is the main reason. Basically, the only... I mean, I guess not the only reason. That's the main reason we played part of the game on Old Patch.
Alright, now we're changing patches.
And then we switched to new patch to get access to a bunch of crafting schematics and stuff like that. So we can use all these crafting materials to gear up.
Yes, indeed.
Just waiting for the game to launch. It's gonna take some
You might
time.
expect, I mentioned earlier that our Inquisitor classes doesn't really matter. So we're not going to be gearing up our Inquisitor. We're going to be gearing up for Varric here.
Yeah, Varric is gonna be crazy strong. Like, it's gonna be wild to see.
Yeah, if you are not familiar with how broken you can make your character in combat in this game, this should be interesting.
Yes, quite broken. Crits are very strong.
Yep.
Let's see. I think everything is loaded up now. Yeah, yeah. Cool.
See? Origin. Origin.
Now it's just hoping that I'm able to log in, because this is one of the dumb things. I'm not able to log in. Of course.
Oh, rip.
Of
Oh,
course.
no, did this happen again?
Yep.
And the other reason for increased time estimate
is exactly this, because you must be signed in to Origin to access online features, even though I'm already signed in.
I still don't get how you are the only one that has this issue.
I've been able to mitigate it a lot, but I mean, sometimes it still just doesn't work. So yeah, you need to log in to. There is this thing in Dragon Age Inquisition called the Golden Nug. It's like this statue of a nug, and it's golden, and you use it to get like schematics, right? But for some reason they tied it so that you have to log into their servers for the statue to be there, to be able to get access to schematics, which I think is dumb. So yeah, I do need to log in.
Yeah, 50 years from now, when some people are playing this game in trying to speedrun it and beat it in 30 seconds, or whatever they can do 50 years from now. They're not going to be able to use Golden Nug anymore, probably.
Again. Why? I swear, it only like happens like this during marathons.
It's true.
Because whenever
the one time I did this game in a marathon was the only time I had issues switching patches. Only time ever. You at least get it sometimes when you're not in marathons. I've never gotten it except for my one marathon run.
Yeah, it is really stupid. Origin, please.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah, no, because you got it during your SGDQ run, right? I think
so.
Like, you got the issue.
Yeah,
sure.
yeah, but then, yeah.
Coconut cutting power.
Wow, Coconut, how could you?
I know. Those are some wild accusations. Oh, man. I'll be doing the same strats tomorrow for a race.
Well, we'll see if I'm even able to log in. Like, if worst comes to worst, I think I have a save somewhere after I picked up the schematics and done all of that, I guess. But I'm not sure because I didn't double check that because I wasn't assuming to have this many problems. Okay. Why?
Oh, did it not work again?
Yeah, no, it's frozen.
Oh,
Each
rip.
time it freezes, that's always when it doesn't work.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I guess we're sitting here. Does anyone have any stories to tell?
Any stories? Watch runs tomorrow. No, let's see. So for runs for the Dragon Age stuff tomorrow, I'm gonna be doing them on current patch, so I don't have to deal with any of this.
Yeah. Imagine. Okay. Here's hoping. I'm launching it again. Here's hoping it works. Would be very nice if it could. Yeah, I don't get it. Usually usually, like, whenever I've done runs myself, it has been fine. Like, it's been every now and then that I haven't been able to log in, but then it's been like, okay, we shut down Origin, we do the whole process and start it up again, and then it's fine. But for some reason that doesn't work right now.
Typical.
Why?
What have you done in the past to get this to?
I've shut down Origin, launched Origin again. What I'm gonna do now, I'm just gonna log out of the client and log back in and hope that fixes it.
Hmm.
If it doesn't, at that point, I think I'm just gonna have to load a save or something.
I'm sure.
Which
you
I
have a
mean,
save you can load, right?
I think so, and I mean it should be fine because it's not exactly like item duplication and crafting items isn't exactly riveting speedrun content.
Exactly.
Okay, I've shut down Origin. I'm gonna launch Origin again. I'm gonna log out of it. I'm gonna log back in, and then hopefully we can get into the game. Okay, Origin is launched. Sign out. Now I hope I remember my password.
Oh god.
Oh no.
That was the wrong password, of course. There we go. Okay, second try. That works.
Whoa, lemuura is now online.
Oh my god.
Wow.
And now maybe launch the game, please. Hopefully everything works now. I feel like it better.
Dude, heckin' Origin.
For real. I wish their like experimental EA launcher thing actually worked, but it doesn't. Like why?
Do the Origin hokey pokey.
Reminder that Steam is still somehow better than Origin. Because of how bad Origin is. Even though Steam kind of sucks sometimes.
It didn't work. Why?
Oh my god, dude.
I'm gonna give this like 2 more attempts. If it doesn't, I'm just gonna find a save.
Okay, sounds good.
You must be signed in. Yes, I am signed in. What do you mean I'm not?
I don't understand how this happens to you and no one else.
I don't get it. I don't.
You just need
And-
to destroy your computer and rebuild it from scratch, and maybe it'll work.
But the thing is, my PC is so good as well. Like, why should it be any problems, you know? Yeah.
Did you ever try reinstalling Origin,
Yeah, I've done that.
like, completely to fix this?
I've tried it. It doesn't work. It's very sad. Okay, I'm gonna switch to old patch, launch the game, and then switch to current patch again. I think that's gonna be my long shot. If that doesn't work, then yeah, then it's a load save time. I think. I don't get why this is the real speedrunning experience. Usually at this point I would have just reset my run.
True.
Just started again and hoped that next time it would be okay, but
I really wish when they added this to
The Steam that it didn't have to
Steam.
also launch through Origin.
yeah. I got the game on Steam hoping that maybe it for some reason would do that, but it didn't, of course. Origin launcher percent, yeah. Yeah, I break entire launchers. Okay. This is old patch. So I'm gonna quit out of that. And then now I'm gonna switch back to current. And if that doesn't work, then I don't know.
Please stop. I'm not doing anything anymore.
I think that's just an excuse. I'm sorry that this has been Dragon Age Inquisition technical difficulties present. But okay. Game is launching. Pretty please. Just work. Just work. For me. For once.
Honestly, dude.
Okay.
One time.
Yes! It is working!
Oh, thank goodness.
That's where lemuura running GIF, right? I was only expecting that to be visible like once, but here we are. Okay. Okay, good. We can continue the run.
So anyway, where were we?
Now we're going to be doing amulet duplications, and I just remembered that I haven't set my my keyboard to the correct profile, so hold on. There we go. Profile number 2. Cool. Okay.
Yes. So here, Lem is duplicating.
Dupulating.
Duplicating these amulets of power, which essentially give Varric, our companion, a bunch of skill points. And so these, basically just we're getting pretty much enough to get every ability that he has, and that unlocks a bunch of, dexterity, cunning, all the stats we need for crit rate and crit damage and everything like that. And then also all the abilities we'll need for the run too.
Dupulating. Quote of the year, coconut. So yeah, no, this takes a bit of time. We're gonna be duplicating it until our inventory is full.
Yeah, it's about 60 times, I think.
Yeah, somewhere.
Maybe a little less.
Yeah, well, there we go.
You have 60
Inventory.
inventory slots, but you should have like a couple
Yeah.
random items in them. Yeah.
There we go. That was the golden nug. That was the thing we needed to log in for. And then, if I remember what it all was, because that's not always an easy thing to do. I think it was the first thing I have to do is give Varric the amulets. That's what I need to do, so I have inventory space for the crafting, because that's, yeah.
True. Yeah, so here Varric just needs to eat all these amulets. He needs to eat them all. Once they're used, they disappear.
There we go. Now we can do some crafting. Superior Prowler armor. Prowler armor arms. Yeah, no. Remembering all of these. A part of me do wish that I had it set up so I only had the items that I needed, but also, that at this point that means I need a new account. So.
Yeah, because the schematics that you have unlocked are carried across your saves on your account.
Yeah. I don't get why they could have just done like, oh, this is your furthest unlocked save, and, done something there, but
yeah,
here we are, being forced to connect for a single player game.
Okay, but yeah, so here just outfitting Bianca with a bunch of super OP modifications.
And now we're going to the Stormcast. Cool. Just 38 minutes into the run.
The funny thing is, there's really not that much left at this point, so you won't be that
Right,
far
yeah.
from it if you are.
Yeah, even if, still probably might even come in under estimate.
That would be wild.
Well, maybe. I mean, your estimate was 50 minutes.
True. True. There we go.
So here, lemuura is getting some specific useful abilities for the upcoming combat on his bar, because you
That
basically
should
unlock everything, and it
be
just
it.
puts 8 random abilities that's unlocked in the positions that are found.
And now.
Yeah, and some of them are quite useful for combat too.
So you might wonder, if you've played Dragon Age Inquisition, how unlocking the world map is really particularly useful, because the main story missions are not accessed through the world map.
Yeah.
So there's one exception to that, which is the Altar Mythal here, where you go to meet with Flemeth after doing the Arbor Wilds. But it turns out that Arbor Wilds is just on the same map as that. So...
Whoa.
Get back in
Nice
bounds.
bounce.
Dude, the launch.
Now we're on basically the second to last mission of the game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Skipped everything, basically. Gonna be doing some more skips as well, but they're gonna be very minor stuff just through the levels, really.
How many Dragon Age games are available on PC? All of them.
I'd have to say 3.
Yeah? 3 sounds about right.
Technically, you could say 4 because you can buy Dragon Age Awakening as a standalone game.
That's true. Yeah, Dragon Age Awakening. Yeah.
Oh, I didn't think
you don't
about
need
that.
to own Origins to play it.
There. That must be the Temple of Mythal.
Interesting.
I hear fighting ahead.
Even
I
though
remember
it's
the
really
first time I bought.
It's really designed to be played after playing Origins. You can play it without playing Origins.
You
or
can.
owning Origins.
The first time I bought Dragon Age Origins, I accidentally bought Dragon Age Origins Awakening. Is that I bought it at GameStop for like Xbox or something. I think was like the first time I bought it, and I accidentally bought Awakening, and then I just ended up buying it on PC right after because I was like, well, I'm not going back to GameStop.
You
This is in like 2011 or whatever.
I still want to go back and actually do a
and his
Awakening
life
run at some
passes
point.
on to any blighted creature.
Yeah, that might be interesting. Has anyone ever done Awakening runs?
I routed it.
Oh, gotcha.
So I mean, so the problem is that the earliest patch that has Awakening,
If need be,
like where Awakening was released, has most of like the cool which is from Origins patched out.
The temple's guardians.
The
okay.
one main one that's not patched out from Origins, the conversation glitch, there's no way to trigger it in Awakening. Because you can't talk to
Gotcha.
your party members.
See. So coming up here, we're gonna start seeing Lem's super broken combat. Gonna be trying to one-hit all these enemies here. Gonna be using a grappling hook to zip over to them, and then kind of like a crossbow shotgun blast to hit them a bunch with crits.
There we
And then
go.
Varric also has abilities that reset cooldowns if you can get crits.
Come on,
So you can just kind of keep looping these.
Peripheus would
There we go.
you abandon these rituals.
Gonna be using
quickly?
fallback plan here, the teleport to hit a trigger and then go back up.
Yeah, so if you clip through this door without doing that first, the triggers won't advance properly.
Yeah. I'm just reloading my save here real quick to get the ability back. Whoops. And now, let's see if I can get through the wall. Ah, yeah, no, this should be fine.
That looks
Oh
good to me.
boy.
Hey, and it didn't do the weird, like, walking glitch either.
So you're gonna see this.
There we go.
This glitch a couple more times. So basically how it works is
How is this? It
you
is
swap between characters while paused in tactical mode, and one of them is in the air from a jump, and it kind of like pushes them in the opposite direction of which you jumped.
Yes,
Yeah.
and it is affected by the character's momentum. As you're about to see here, Lem's going to use a dash ability, and you're going to get a lot of momentum. So you can go backwards a lot faster.
Yeah. Again, here I'm loading my save because I found that, like, this is really not reliable if I don't. Most of the time it just doesn't work. So if I reload the save, then it almost always does. And you see I kind of just go backwards fast. The moment you can see Varric. Ooh, I'm almost too high.
Almost too high.
Think I'm fine.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm
Nice.
Oh, that's about it.
Yes, this is fine. This is normal.
Yeah. Basically saved us from having to, like, run through the temple.
Okay. Yeah, so there you put down fallback plan so we can teleport back to that spot after triggering this next fight. Yeah.
Explosive
be
shot.
Kind of a boss battle. Yeah.
Kinda.
Kinda.
It's not anymore.
Len hits him and then immediately teleports back outside the room and then activates the room again. And then you can get the cutscenes for the end of the fight.
Yeah. This is one of the other places in the game where dialogue choices matter, but I'm just spamming, like, the third option constantly, and it gives me what I want, which is for us to drink from the well instead of Morrigan.
Yeah. So, initially when this glitch was found, we had to realize that we shouldn't have Morgan drink from the well, because we used to always do that in the old route because it skips a boss fight.
Yeah.
But the glitching we get here, makes it so Morgan doesn't show up in Skyhold. So if we had her drink from the well, we wouldn't be able to talk to her, and we couldn't advance to unlock the ability to go, like, the triggers to go to the Altar of Mythal wouldn't work. Even if you map glitch back there, it doesn't do anything if you have Morgan drink from the well.
She just doesn't exist there.
It's here.
Yeah.
I can feel it.
Coconut, I think you're right. I'm pretty sure this automatically acts
I'm sure
like
it's here. Just keep an eye out.
you did it in Hushed Whispers, which is the mage.
Yeah.
Leave.
Yeah, no,
Hey.
you can see that with the fight that we skipped, I guess, in the temple,
Yeah.
because it was Samson instead of yeah.
Hey, dragon combat. Nice, you got it.
Let's go.
Oh no.
There we go.
That's
Nice.
the console, but
Yeah. Ignore that.
Peripheus, however. I have my dragon.
But yeah, that was that was the dragon. Pretty easy and straightforward.
yes, so
Yeah,
we've
pretty much.
touched on this a little bit, but the reason you can be so broken in combat is Varric has a specialization called Artificer,
Yeah.
and in that tree
Yeah.
there's basically a passive that reduces the cooldowns of all your abilities whenever anyone in your party does a critical hit, although Varric is really the only one who it's really counting for. And we have another ability called Leaping Shot, which does basically a bunch of hits, and it counts each of those hits independently for that cooldown thing, and there's no, like, internal cooldown on how often it can trigger, so you can basically just instantly have your cooldown refresh on Leaping Shot. And then there's another passive that basically, for like 10 seconds or something, whenever you hit with an arrow shot, it increases your damage by 10%. So you start off doing, like, you know, maybe like a couple hundred a hit, but then if you're just spamming Leaping Shot, you're doing like thousands a hit within 2 seconds later or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is wild. You're gonna see that a lot here too.
Yes, yeah, entering the final fight here, honestly.
Yeah.
Would we recommend Origins? I would, but
Without a doubt.
it's
Keep in
pretty
mind that I
dated
think
at this
the average
point.
person is going to feel it's going to feel very dated to the
You will
average
fall
person.
as a warning to those
If
who
you
That's
oppose.
true.
if you can play something like Knights of the Old Republic and still enjoy it, like in 2022, then I think the dated aspect of it will not feel bad to you. But if that game feels too
There we
dated to
go.
you, Origins most likely will also feel too dated to you.
Yeah.
Good job, Lem.
That was the two phases of the boss fight, like done real fast. Now we're on to the last one.
I need
And
I know, dude.
we're gonna do
Mike went underestimate.
we're gonna
What
do
time
this
are we
one
looking at?
fast too. We're at almost 49 right now.
Oh, you might do it.
Let's see. So yeah,
Ah.
so you're trying to launch the boss. Or okay.
I
yeah.
guess not.
Right?
I don't think. Yeah, I wasn't able to teleport fast enough because he didn't do the thing he's supposed to. Okay, the backup then.
I mean, Chaos. I know
See.
the...
Ah,
Oh, you got it. You got it. You got it.
there we go.
Alright.
Yeah, because that's the backup. Then you would do it off the side there, and that's time. Yeah, 49 minutes and 20 seconds RTA.
walked the halls of the golden
just underestimate. Hey, perfectly
Underestimate.
planned.
Good job.
Let's see. In-game time was only 29 minutes.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
So you
It
know
tells
there is a difference. Now I had a lot of technical difficulties in this run. Normally it's not that big of a gap. So
I would agree.
Normally it's not even close to that at all.
yeah. But yeah,
Alright, cool.
good stuff. That was any percent. It's a lot of
Yeah,
fun.
great job, Lem.
Tomorrow, we're gonna see All Dragons and then Trespasser, which is gonna be fun.
Oh boy.
Back to back. Good luck with 2 runs in a row.
You want to fade?
Yeah, no, that should be fun. And I think the Trespasser is a race between me and Lem. I think on the thing, I think on the schedule, I think it says single run, but I think I submitted it as a race.
Okay,
It was
Lem
intended
didn't
to be a
submit anything
race.
other than any percent, so
As far as I could understand,
pretty
only
sure.
one needed to. But I mean, if we needed both, then okay.
okay. Well, we can adjust that. Like
Okay.
we have a race set up, you know, a race
Right,
layout
yeah,
set up, so it's
exactly.
not really gonna change anything
Gotcha. Good.
meaningful, other than people needing to know that they need to set that up.
Yeah. Well,
That's
but
for
yeah.
Trespasser, right? Yeah.
yeah, it's just
Yeah, for
Trespasser.
Trespasser, yeah.
But watch, the Alluvians are gonna strike us both.
Oh my
Alright.
gosh.
Well, thanks everyone. We're gonna be switching restreamers, so I'll be the new restreamer. So you'll hear more from me, I'm sure. But the stream will have to go down for a couple minutes while we set all that up.
All right. Yeah, thanks everyone.
Yeah.